What if I told you procrastination is not the real problem? You are not lazy, you are not undisciplined, you are not bad at time management. Then what is the real problem? Why do we procrastinate? You are just running an outdated mental program that was designed to protect you, not to help you grow. In today's context, in this video, we are going to bust the myth of procrastination using science and give you brain-based tools to finally do the things you keep putting off. The brain's job is survival and not success. Is that shocking? Then let me say that again. The brain's job is survival but not success. Let's get something straight. Your brain is not wired for goals. This is an age-old mechanism that is wired for safety, and procrastination, it's a defense mechanism, not a defect. The brain's primary function is to protect you, keep you safe, and to avoid pain, minimize effort, and maximize your certainty. So when you say, I am procrastinating, when you say, I will do it later, I need to feel ready, or I work better under pressure, and all these things, that's your brain saying, this is unfamiliar, uncertain, and risky. Let's stall, let's wait, let's do it later. You are not lazy. You are neurologically protecting yourself from some discomfort. Let me tell you 3 neuroscience-based truths behind procrastination. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain which is called prefrontal cortex, is weak by default. That's the logical executive function part of your brain. But it's also the youngest evolutionarily and the weakest when it comes to immediate survival decisions. So what happens then? So when you are stressed, tired, or afraid of something, your limbic system, the other part of the brain, takes over. And it brings you into fight or flight or freeze mode. That is called, hello, procrastination. You freeze. You want to do that later. The second truth, dopamine misfires create delay loops. We chase what feels good now. Scrolling, snacking, chatting, or having a cup of coffee, all this give instant dopamine. But the task that grows your business is not that scrolling or snacking, right? That feels hard. The other tasks that are there to grow your business, they feel hard. They feel distant reward. Like the reward is going to be in the distant future. So your brain says, let's get a quick hit elsewhere. Let's get a quick win elsewhere, like snacking or seeing those, Instagram videos. The third truth, task aversion or the emotional avoidance. Studies from Dr. Tim of Carleton University show that procrastination isn't a time issue, but it is an emotional regulation. You avoid the task not because it's hard, but because of maybe fear of failure or fear of judgment from others, or the fear of not being perfect. Procrastination is emotional self-defense, not a character flaw. Let me repeat that. Procrastination is emotional self-defense, but not a flaw in you. Let me tell you one more truth. Motivation doesn't work. Identity does. If you are waiting for motivation, you will wait forever. Neuroscience shows that we act first, feel motivated later. Action leads to emotion, not the other way around. Instead of waiting to feel ready, start taking immediate action. Decide who you are. Say, I am someone who finishes what I start, and start taking action immediately. I do hard things even when I don't feel like it. Start doing small actions. I lead, I act, and I deliver results, and start taking action that will give you result then and there. Maybe the smallest action. Identity triggers override the brain's resistance. Because when your identity is strong, your brain has no choice but to follow. Here are 3 tools to rewire your brain and end this procrastination cycle. First one, use micro tasks to bypass resistance. The brain hates big unknown tasks. Make them into smaller parts. Write the presentation, open the laptop, title the slide. Very small action can start showing you that you can start taking action. Break the task into 2-minute actions. This creates momentum. The brain gets a dopamine win. The same feeling when you scroll. Do a feel check. Instead of a to-do list, ask, what emotion am I avoiding by skipping this task? Once you name the emotion, guilt, fear, doubt, you disarm its power. Labeling is equals to neurological calming, then act. The third one, anchor with rituals, not willpower. Willpower is a limited resource. Rituals are repeatable rhythms. Morning deep work block, 5-minute mind dump before starting, or victory timer, set 25 minutes and reward yourself after doing a task. The brain loves predictability and reward. Rituals create both. So no, procrastination is not your problem. Your nervous system is trying to protect you. We must actually thank that. Now that you know this, you have the power. Rewire with small wins. Anchor into identity. Change that. I am the one who starts but also finishes. Ritualize the hard stuff. Comment action if you are ready to stop overthinking and start executing. And check the description for my Procrastination Reset PDF, a brain-based worksheet to reprogram your inner resistance. Remember, you are not lazy. You are a high performer learning to outsmart your oldest survival software. Let's go.